Hey everybody, XNF Execution Godmu here, and welcome to another video. Big apologies straight up for not having any videos recently. It has been really difficult for me to do videos. Motivation has been low, I've been working a lot, and as you're about to find out, I no longer actually live with my parents. I live with my girlfriend in the town where I work, so I now have my own game room, dedicated room to games, so I'm going to show you it and hopefully skim through all the new stuff that I've picked up that you guys don't know about yet. So let's walk on in. Excuse the pile of stuff here we need to go through. Possibly go through that in a second with you. This is a brand new Evolve poster that I got recently. It is actually part of an advertisement for the game from where I used to work. But the advertisement finished when it came out, so I took it and I've cut it up and put it into two different frames, and I think it looks pretty damn cool on the wall. But if we then spin right around, and there is my game wall. This bookcase here is actually full of books from my girlfriend. So that's her area, and then this is mine and her area, but mostly mine because it is obviously my collection. So let's start up here. Some of this stuff you would have seen, some of it you will not have seen. So we have my box Mega Drive, a faceplate from one of my original 360s, PSP box, a N64 in the box as well. I'll do both tops actually. There's my PlayStation 3 box for the 80 gig model, which I have, and my limited edition box for the original Xbox, which I managed to pull out of my parents' loft before I move, or attic. So if we come over here, we'll do the top shelf here. This is my 360 collection. So we've got Halo 4, the limited edition. Let me just focus on these for you. There we go. So some of these you would have seen, some of them you wouldn't have. I can't remember every single one. I do have Prey, which is a good launch title I've been looking forward to getting. We have two copies of Fable 2 because I had one and she had one, so we just put them together. And then we come down here, which is the most recent additions, excluding these last three. So the Outfit, Aliens vs Predator, the better one, Max Payne 3, Bad Company 1, Lost Odyssey, Lost Planet 1 and 2, Perfect Dark, and Premium Edition of Battlefield 3. All really good additions. And then if we move on over here, PS3 collection, we've got some newer ones in here, some launch titles like Haze and Lair, God of War 3, got a Battlefield 3 here, Killzone 3, Deus Ex, Resistance 2, Crysis 3, Uncharted 3, Resistance Fall of Man, Moan of Storm, and Storm Rise. Now, I've never actually heard of Storm Rise, it was just in my local game store cheap. So I picked it up and I'm going to see what it's like. If we come down to come down another shelf, we've got my PC collection. Oh, that's just me hitting the radiator. I'm not sure how many of you are going to care about these, but these are kind of cool to me. I do like some PC gaming. Dragon Age Origins there. Napoleon Total War, the Imperial Edition, which I think is really cool. Paid 50 pence for that, so really happy. Gold Edition of Roller Coaster Tycoon. This is an American game. It's actually got American rating on it. So I don't know if it was only available in America, but I love Roller Coaster Tycoon, so to have the Gold Edition is awesome to me. Then got Civilization 5, Bioshock in the steel tin, Morrowind, Gothic 3, and 2 Worlds, and a little game called Sheep. It's kind of weird, but it looked so cool I had to get it, so it's in my collection. We come down another shelf, we go to the PlayStation 1. Now this whole tray here is actually brand new, you guys have never seen this before. We've got Duke Nukem 1, 2 and 3, A Bug's Life, Star Wars Episode 1, Crash Bandicoot 2, Spyro 2, really happy to get that, I paid £1 for it. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, I think you've seen those before. I do now have a Dogbone PS1 controller without the analog sticks. I remember playing on those a lot when I was a kid, so I had to get one. I did really well recently on console related bags, like official ones. This is a PSP one. I don't think this is an official one, but it looks really cool. And I have a Gameware one from the UK company Game. I actually managed to procure my father's PSP. So there's actually 3 PSPs in this bag now. A original one and 2 Slim and Light with my Star Wars one in there as well. So with that, my PSP collection's kind of grown a little bit, including Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, really good game. Medieval Resurrection, very good game. And I also managed to pick up Need for Speed Most Wanted 510, Deuce 2, and Archer McLean's Mercury. Coming down another row, we come to my Wii and DS. So there are my Wii games, none of them too new. The newest additions would be D-Blob, Disaster Day of Crisis, House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return, Mad World, and Monster Hunter Tri. Going to my DS, which has been growing slowly over the past week or so. We've got Pokemon White 2, Pokemon Black, Pokemon White, Pokemon Platinum. Got Dragon Quest 6 and 9. We have Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2, Trauma Center, which actually looked kind of cool when I picked it up. We have Jewel Quest, which is for my girlfriend and Sherlock Holmes. We have Guitar Hero on Tour, which is actually kind of fun. I'm afraid this is not complete, but it is kind of fun. And then recently, about a month ago, we both bought the new 3DS each. I'll show you the box in a second for mine. So we got 2 games each. I got Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and Pokemon Y. She got A Link Between Worlds and Pokemon X. Moving on, this is the little Game Boy section. As I said, I got really lucky with some official bags for consoles, and there's an official Game Boy Advance SP carry case, which is awesome. My girlfriend's Game Boy Color, and a load of games down the back. And yes, that is a bootleg copy of Pokemon Fire Red. It was just a copy I had. Going on to the bottom shelf, we've got some more boxes. So we've got my 25th anniversary special edition Mario Kart Wii, which I'm incredibly happy to have. It also comes with the original NES Donkey Kong. Come on, focus on it. Focus. There we go. Then next we have my GameCube box, which is all in here. We then have, this is just the box to the Pokemon carry case I had for my new 3DS. And then there is my new 3DS XL box, which I got in black. And my girlfriend got in blue. Let me just put this the right way around, that was going to annoy me. Between them we have my CDI. The reason it's there is because I have nowhere else to put it. I will work upwards so we get to the better stuff. Just a carry bag. We have 2 PS2 boxes. Just a second, sorry. We have a spare controller in that carry bag. 2 slimline PS2. We want to get a fat one eventually. My girlfriend's 360 arcade box. My HD PVR, which probably won't get some use for a little while yet. I have XNF Assassin to thank for this. Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Minas Tirith statue, which came with the limited edition, with the collector's edition DVD. We have my iToys, 2 Wii guns, and a Wii wheel in the box. Next up, we have, this is miscellaneous retro stuff. So I've got some Game Gear games back here. Wimbledon and Mike Tyson's KO, even though I don't actually own a Game Gear yet. 3 Atari 2600 games, Pole Position, Asteroids and Centipede. Then we have my CDI collection, nothing special. My most recent addition was this sealed copy of The Emperor's New Clothes. It was nice and cheap, and it's a sealed game, so I was happy to pick that up. Next up would be my Mega Drive collection and Sega Master System collection. This hasn't changed. It probably will do soon, it just hasn't yet. Then my N64 games, my converter there, Pokemon Stadium, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Rayman 2, and Zelda Majora's Mask with my controller. And then finally, onto the last 2 shelves, we have my original Xbox collection. It's got Halo, Halo 2, Halo 2 Limited Edition. New ones, I'll point them out when I see them. We've got Jade Empire, Dead or Alive 3, Reign of Fire. We've got the Tomb Raider, the Legends Edition there. Then we have my steel mug of Monster Hunter. This came from Japan. We then have my boxed Wii accessories in the back. And then my GameCube collection, which is only grown by 2 games. Or is it 1? Yeah, it's by a single game recently, which is the original Resident Evil. And then finally onto the collection that has grown quite substantially over the recent recent couple of months, should I say, is my PS2 collection. So recently I got Vex, Sonic Mega Collection Plus, The Getaway Black Monday, Tak 2, Legend of Spyro, The Eternal Night, and Dawn of the Dragon. And then if we come down here, there's actually a rare title in here, which is this bad boy right here, .hack Infection. I was actually really lucky to get this for the price I did. I can't actually get it out because there are games on top of it. There we go. So we have .hack Infection. I am on the active hunt for the other three, but I know that they are all rare, so I'm getting them as soon as I can. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Colosseum, Capsule Monster Colosseum, and Duelist of the Roses. Happy to have both of those. Moving along, none of these are too new. These are all my girlfriends. Astro Zoo. I then have a spare empty case and manual for Call of Duty 2 Big Red One. And then this side is where you get to my newer stuff. So we have the Summoner, Summoner 2. We have Oni, Haven Call of the King, Soul Calibur 2, Call of Duty 2 Big Red One, Underworld The Eternal War, which is an absolutely horrible game. If you guys see this game, do not pick it up. It's horrible. God of War 1, God of War 2 Limited Edition, the original Deus Ex, Medal of Honor Rising Sun, Return of Castle Wolfenstein, and these two were what my girlfriend picked up, which is Ratchet & Clank 2 and Theme Park World. So that there is basically, if it'll focus again, there we go, what my new collection has become. There are some things down here. This is actually on eBay at the moment. Picked up Frontier Elite 2. This is just the box for the Amiga 32. It's currently on eBay because there is no game in it. So I want to give it on to someone that can actually use it. And just quickly down here, I managed to get a 60 gig PlayStation 3, complete in the box. It doesn't have the controller, but I wanted the PlayStation more than anything. So it just needs a little bit of a repair, which I can do, and it will be done soon. And then finally, as I do have a shelf at the bottom of my girlfriend's, which is all of my gaming magazines, my strategy guides, my the demo discs and stuff that I have. I actually managed to get this really cheap, which I really want to show you guys because it was really lucky to get it. The Platinum Strategy Guide, full in colour, really nice condition. Really lucky to get this for the price that I did. So yeah, this is what my collection has become. This is where it's been moved to. There's also a pile of posters down there that I need to sift through and put up. So, hopefully there'll be a few more videos coming. I'm going to try and keep it on a moderately regular basis, if not a consistent routine. So, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in another video.